couple weeks?
I think we all know that we got to keep pushing forward. It's easy to say, it really is, but for everybody that cares about the program, that cares about what's going on, it's gonna take all of us to come together to be able to keep pushing forward, keep working, so that we're able to be ready for the next game. But as a captain, I got to still be able to lead. I got to be able to motivate and keep people going. So that's not going to change. We still got 2 games. I'm blessed to be able to be in this position, being able to be looked at, by the team for somebody that needs to, push them forward. So I'm going to still do what I got to do. I'm going to still give it everything I got when I'm out on the field. But it's hard whenever games like that happen.
Do you feel like everybody else has a mindset like that?
Yeah, I do. I think we all believe in ourselves. We believe that we can still make things happen. We got 2 games left. The younger guys, we're going to have to pull them along, just because they've not experienced things like this or just being in college. So pulling them along is going to be something that we're going to be working on, just as the captains. But for the older guys that have been in the program, that understand, this is Nebraska, and that losing at this program it's hard. It really is, because we care too much, and we want to win every game. And we're a program that people expect us to win. We expect to win. So times like this, it's hard. It is, but most of us are all on the same page.
For those people who aren't?
Well, I mean, we'll get them there. That's what leadership is. That's when you get, behind the guys that might have a little doubt, and you push them forward and tell them that we're going to still be able to do something with ourselves. If you can't do that as a leader, then you're not, worthy of being able to be a captain, being able to be somebody that speaks out. Just because you can do it when it's easy, I mean, anybody can do that. But it's going to be hard, but we're going to be able to pull together. This team, Mick brought us all together at the end. He was like, hey, don't forget that we're here for each other. And he took that right out of, I think, most of the older guys' mouths, that if you, at this point, go your own way and say this year is over, then we're going to have bad games here in the next 2 weeks. So we're going to pull together. We're going to get ready for Penn State. And we're going to be ready to play.
How fast do you put this one behind you? Do you try to dig out some lessons from today's game, or do you want to just forget it? And
we better find this game. We better figure it out. We need to know exactly, the problems that we had, figure those out. Because if we can't figure those out, the thing about defenses and offensive of other teams, they see your weaknesses and they'll go at them, right? And I think we all know that. If it's football, that's just how it is. They go at your weaknesses, so we got to figure out our weaknesses. At least before Penn State does, before Iowa does.
How hungry do you think this team is to go to a bowl game?
As hungry as it gets. It's still a Nebraska team, and we hold that strong. I want everybody to know that we care. We know that we know our fans care. We know our coaches care. As players, we all care. So going to a bowl is a big thing for us and for our seniors. At Nebraska, you go to bowls every year. So for our seniors, we're going to be pushing for it.
When you guys get behind, and then you got a backup quarterback, that's kind of a different reality in the second half, right? I mean, it's just different.
It's different. I'd say it's different, but you got to understand, Tanner is one of our captains. He's one of our leaders, but when he's down, that just means that somebody else has to step up. And as an old line, we got some older guys, out of Conrad, me, and Gates. So we have to step up to be able to push people forward. I felt like we tried. We didn't succeed on that. We needed to be able to help our defense out, to be able to, take the pressure off of them. As a whole, we just didn't do what we needed to.
You mentioned Nick putting guys together. Was that the whole team, or was that just
the whole team? Always. No, we do everything as a whole team.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that it?
Yes, sir. Thanks, Jerald.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Yeah.